So I found out about Action for Neighbourhood Change through the outreach that was being done by Alex and his team. It seemed very different from a lot of the things that were being offered in the community. It was more at a local level. And the whole thing of Action for Neighbourhood Change, that word change really inspired me.
ANC works with residents in the community to develop solutions to local challenges. We try to have different resident-based work groups that address all of these different challenges. So we have one around education, we have one around civic engagement, one around food security and the environment, one around youth issues, and so on and so forth. And we also do resident training. So we offer various types of training for residents to become community leaders and activists.
The community garden was the very first project. Although that was on a private condo property, but the ANC was very responsible for helping us get the grants to help us get started, and through also arranging volunteers, because that piece of land needed a lot of tilling before it was ready for gardening.
Genell was a very vocal community member already. She had a lot of feedback about what she thought was working in the community and what she didn't think was working. She has children in the neighborhood, so things related to education were really important. But also she had this really passionate interest in food and the environment.
I've met so many different people, and I'm amazed at the different cultural knowledge that they bring to gardening. In the midst of gardening, it's even parenting that happens for me. Everybody has a wealth of information to share, and the way that we can connect about a simple project like gardening, and then you talk about recipes and you talk about food, which always brings people together.
The key to the project is that residents are supposed to be taking on ownership over the initiatives that you start, and that's the real way that the projects and the involvement is going to be sustainable in the community.
Every community has great people around, but you need a platform to meet, and you need to find something that makes sense. Everybody might not want to come to the library, everybody might not want to come to a parenting workshop, but somehow the gardening and the initiative of the ANC has been able to connect me to the revitalization group. But just meeting people and learning from them, and sharing not only about gardening, but just about life in general and about your community, and that sense of pride.
We have a lot of ideas in Malvern. The community and the residents are full of different ideas about how they want to improve the community. And a lot of it is really possible through the support of United Way.
If the ANC wasn't in my community, I don't think I would have got involved like the way I did and feel committed to these projects like the way I did.